listening to Warriors Basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
All right, convincing 40-point win for the Amityville Warriors here tonight at the Fred Williams Memorial Gym. 85 to 45. This is a good win, wasn't it?
Yes, Amityville dominated on the court, offensively and defensively. I think that one of the star players was the junior Devad. You know, he just came. You know, he came out here knowing what he needed to do and show his potential, and I think he did that very well.
Devad Lucas scoring an even 12 points each half, adding 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a couple steals and blocks there. Devad Lucas has been on an absolute tear as of late. You know, today wasn't just the biggest stat line that he put up. He put up 34 and 10 against Wyandanch, 28-18 and 10 against Sayville, and 26 and 12 against East Hampton. Besides this game, since January 18th, Devad is averaging 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. Just completely astonishing for just a junior guard.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll, and a streak like that is not only inspiring for the athlete himself, but is also inspiring for the whole team. As you saw here tonight, with players like Jalen Williams, you know, Miles Goddard, all of them just being in sync and feeling Devad's energy and putting that into the court today.
Well, yeah, and speaking of seniors, Jalen Williamson was a bright spot early. He scored 7 in the first quarter along with 3 steals and added 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Williamson was on a tear, like immediately from the get-go, decided to take over. What do you think going into the playoffs he can offer this team as a starter?
I think he can. I think he offer athleticism. You know, I think he's an all-around just good player. You know, he's good defensively. He can drive to the basket. The team needs him to do is to stay focused on that and not try and do too much. You know, let the team get involved, because at the end of the day, that's who's going to help you get to the next level.
Yes, and another bright young spot would be the sophomore, Miles Goddard, who kind of low-key put up 23 points. It's funny you see 23 points coming off a sophomore, especially in such a low-lying fashion, most of them coming off of putbacks and fast break points. And Amityville does score a lot of fast break points. It kind of gets confusing, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Miles has always been a great player. You know, he's always if he's not having an offensive night, he's there defensively. You know, getting rebounds, just helping the team out, moving the ball around, and it's really great seeing that from someone who's so young. You know, I'm really excited to see how he plays further as we reach the playoffs.
All right, and we can't leave the gym without talking about Pierce Pendergrass of the Bayport Blue Point team. He had 31 points today, including 6 threes in just a short amount of time. And, you know, two times on three-pointers he was fouled, so that could be that three-point percentage could be a little higher. What do we think of Pierce today?
I think he was phenomenal. Honestly, it's just tough luck. You know, he showed up and the rest of his team didn't. You know, he was there offensively, had a couple of defensive shakeups, but he was there. He was there. It's just a shame that his team couldn't pick up on the same energy to match Amityville, especially on this day in which Amityville just dominated.
Well, with this win, Amityville further improves their seeding in the 2019 playoffs. Today was, depending on the rest of the schedule, in League 5 and League 6, Amityville will either have a home game on Saturday or an away game on Tuesday. But you think going on the road that Amityville will fare a chance against the better teams in the league?
Oh, most definitely. I think they do. I think they should do well as long as they keep to their strengths. You know, this isn't a high 3 shooting team. You know, they move the ball around. They play defense, and that's what they really have to focus on if they want to keep progressing on, and hopefully, like last year, get a state title.
You talk about threes. Gordon Thomas was furious at his team early in the game in the first quarter, as they took a lot of ill-advised threes, but eventually they got inside and started scoring.
No doubt about that. I think he shook him up a bit, told them and got their heads right. It's it's senior night. Everybody wants to look like the star shooter, like the NBA star. But when you have to win games, you just have to focus on your strengths.
And going into the playoffs, you know what they say. And when you get it to the playoffs, your record is 0-0. Hopefully, they can turn this disappointing season and inconsistent season into a miraculous playoff run.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that as long as everybody sticks to their roles, they don't strand too far outside of their comfort zone. Meaning to say that, not everybody's shooting threes, not everybody's driving when that's not their strength. I think they should be doing very well.
All right. 85-45, a dominant win for the Amityville Warriors here against the Bayport Blue Point Phantoms at the Fred Williams Memorial Classic Gym. Thank you for watching Warriors basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. I'm Noah Deej, and this is my panelist, Joshua Fields. Check your local listings for our future broadcast of the Amityville Warriors basketball. Final score, 85-45. Amityville escapes with the win. Thank you for watching the Amityville Broadcasting Network. Have a good